There's a porcupine in my pocket. No, there's not. There's just some comics, buddy. I was just busting your balls. Now here's my comic haul. Hey guys, got my April shipment in finally from my comic shop, and it's a big one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and we'll see what I got. So number one, Man, Goat, and Bunny Man. This is number one by Cinescope. I just got this because it's a very cool cover. It kind of reminds me of a movie. I don't really know, like maybe Reservoir Dogs or something like that. I don't know. Then I got number one, Hard Case Crimes. I talked about Hard Case Crimes in that crime video of my comic issues review. So this is The Girl Who Electrified Tesla. It's a really cool looking cover, and it's kind of Neil Gaiman is my favorite writer, so he likes this. So I decided to pick that up. And then Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow. I think everybody in the world bought this comic, and it's that limited run series where if Spider-Man never took off the symbiote. Picked up Superman number 30. Superman number 30. This is the first appearance of Shadow Breed. And Superman 31, it's the first team appearance of Shadow Breed. So, got that. And then we have Mike Mignola's Karu the Skinner. And I thought this looked very cool. It's Mike Mignola. He does a lot of good stuff. And so I thought I'd give it a chance. I think it's there's 2 issues of this. So probably buy them both. Then I picked up Geiger. So this isn't your main cover. This is the, I think, cover E, where it glows in the dark. So he's got like stuff glows in his eyes, and then around here like stuff coming up, like yeah, whatever. Anyways, so that's a good. It kind of got burnt because issue 1 goes for more than this one now, but that's okay. I think that's a cooler cover than the issue 1 or the main cover. Picked up Way of X number 1. This is the first appearance of Patchwork Man. So there's Way of X number 1. Nightcrawler on the front there. Picked up Chain to the Grave number 2. I think this is going to be like a 6-issue series or something like that, but I'll buy every single one of these. My man Brian Level writes this, so I try to pick up every one of these and support him. Eventually I'll get down there and have him sign them all. Then we got Home issue 1. I think a lot of people picked this up as well. Home issue 1. I think that's just this is the first issue of the series, and I think it's got a pretty good story to it. Got Jenny Zero number 1. This finally came in. I think this was due out last month, but the reason that it had a huge printing error, so they were ordered to send everything back. So Jenny Zero, Party Monster. I looked through this. It looks kind of fun. Haven't read it yet. Sandman Universe, Lock and Key. So this is Joe Hill doing his Lock and Key stuff, but with Neil Gaiman's characters. Sandman, and then we have Cain and Abel there. Yeah. The Fiddler's Green, I think, is right there. There's Death. And I don't know who... This guy, what is his name? It's the guy with mouth for eyes. What's his name? I'll think of it in a minute. The something. The Sumerian or something? No. No. I'll think of it. Then we have Quivers number 1. Quivers number 1. No, it looks funny, but this is the first artwork and the first writing of Brian Michael Bendis's comic career. So, who would have thought, huh? Then I picked up the rest of the Second Coming. They were on clearance for $1 a piece. No, $2 a piece, I think. $2 a piece. So I got that one. I did a comic issues series about that. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. It's pretty funny. Man, I can't think right now because I keep trying to think about that friggin' guy's name. And then I got Eros Psyche #2. They have a cover B for, I think, all of their issues where they're movie homage covers. So this is a movie homage cover to, obviously, to Pulp Fiction. It's a cool one. You know, they did a, She-Hulk did a cover for Pulp Fiction too. It's pretty valuable. Terry Moore's Serial #3, I think it is. Yeah, Serial #3. Again, she's from Rachel Rising. She's like a serial killer. Picked up Ha Ha #4. Ha Ha #4. I'm going to get all of these. I think there's 6 of them. Watch out for that 6th one. It's going to be an homage variant. The original cover is going to be an homage to Ice Cream Man #1. So, there you go. Got to pick up the Vampirellas for the month. Vampirella, the Dark Powers. I think there's like freaking 5. I think there's like 5 5 different series running right now for Vampirella. So it gets kind of expensive. It's like $12 right there every month just for Vampirella. That's Joseph Michael Linsner cover. Then we have Christos Gage Absolution. Now, the only reason I bought this is because it came with a free signed poster. So, I think it's signed by Christos Gage. So I thought that would be cool. I picked up the Mini Deaths of Lila Starr, and I opted for the foil cover. Because why would I want the regular if I can have the foil for the same price? And that's #1. I just got this because I think it's a hot comic right now. But I got it because #1, it's a gimmick with a foil cover. #2, the cover is really nice, and it's the first in the series. And I think the series is going to be pretty good. Picked up the Old Guard Tales Through Time, just in case Netflix decides to keep going with the Old Guard. I'll have the first one here. Pretty much the same as same cover as so I guess you could call it an homage cover too to Old Guard #1. Then we have Stray Dogs issue #3. This is an homage cover. They're doing a B cover for all their comics for movie homages, horror movies. This one happens to be Annabelle. Then we have Unicorn #1. This is from Scout's kid comics sub company called Scoot, and this is Unicorn. It's been optioned already, and it was like $2, so I got it for like $1.30 or something like that. So I went ahead and bought it. And I picked up the Punisher #1, and this is it looks like a Halloween issue, so I went ahead and picked that up. I pick up all the holiday issues. And Spider-Man #62, and this is the first cover appearance of the temporary spider suit. New costume right there. Picked up Batman the Detective, 1 of 6, and this is the first appearance of Squire and the first team appearance of Equilibrium, so we got that. Looks like the Ben Affleck Batman there, right? Or the 0 hour, 0 year, whatever the New 52 Batman was back when he was in the apocalypse. It's kind of what it looks like there. Second Coming #3. Like I said, I picked up the whole series for pretty stinking cheap. Second Coming #6. Right there. So the good thing about mycomicshop.com is if you order other comics that aren't on your pull list, you can opt to piggyback them and be able to send your other comics, or pay shipping just for your once a month comics that come in, and you can add to that, so there's no shipping. Here's Second Coming number 2, Second Coming number 4, yeah, right there. And this is a cool comic. I'll take it out real quick. So this is Jab from Adhesive Comics, and it's number 3. But what's cool about this comic is there's a hole right in the middle of it, right here. So I don't know if you can see that or not. You see that hole right there? It's a small caliber, probably a 22 or something. They shoot every single one of these comics with that hole. And then the whole comic is drawn around that hole. So it's all stuff reacting to that hole. You see how that guy's stuff's blowing up and that guy's getting shot. That's Elvis getting shot right there. Poor Elvis, that's how he died. Right here, this guy's shooting a gun and the hole's coming through there. It's just a really cool comic. Another gimmick. This is the first comic that's ever been sold purposely with a bullet hole shot through it. I thought you were supposed to get the shell too, but I didn't receive the shell. That's okay. It's still a really cool comic. Then this is Dead of Night featuring Man-Thing, number 2. Dead of Night featuring Man-Thing, number 2. So in this issue, this is a controversial issue because Jennifer Kale has her breasts exposed when she is getting ready to dance at the Juicy Orange. This is Jennifer Kale right here. Vengeance of Vampirella, number 17, Lucio Perillo, regular cover. Then we have, let me get a post-it here real quick. This is the nude variant of You Promised Me Darkness, I think is the name of this. So this is one of the few times when I don't purchase the A cover where this cover is going for actually more than the B cover when one takes off, right? So this is yeah, this is the nude variant. Then we have Superman and Wonder Woman 17, cover B. This is Gone with the Wind movie homage variant. We have Eros and Psyche. I bought this again on accident. Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, movie homage cover. We got The Last Christmas, number 3 by Rick Remender. Sorry, that Eros was number 1. So then we have, I went ahead and bought all the Last Christmases because they're all Christmas. 1, Rick Remender. And 4. Here's 4. Okay. We have 5 there. And then we have Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, number 1. Picked that up just because it's fun. I thought I would buy all 12 of them because I like crossovers, but I don't think I'm going to. Just got the 1. That's fine with me. This one I have absolutely no idea why I bought it. This is Swamp Thing number 2. I think maybe I thought it was going to be an homage, or not an homage, but a key issue based upon some of the solicitation and stuff, but it didn't end up having to be it, so it was pretty much a waste there. And then the Immortal Hulk number 45. I always buy the Bennett homage variants. So this one I'm kind of a toss-up. I don't know what the actual homage is. It could be Hulk 410, or it could be Invincible Iron Man 128. But this is the first appearance of the new personality for Joe Fixit, Red and Green Hulk. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff in there. That's that. There's a couple more. We got Batman number 107. Really cool cover there. Tons of first appearances here. This is the Gardener, the Instigator, Madame Midas, which is the richest person in the world, I think, or in Gotham or something like that. Kid Kawaii, Brainstorm, and Razorline. That's a ton of first appearances for that. Then we have the Avengers 44, right there. And this is Echo becomes host of the Phoenix Force. So another key issue, new key issue. We have Silk #1, and I bought this variant because it's really cool. Kind of puts you in mind of Peach Momoko, but it's not Peach Momoko. It's I can't remember who it is. Yeah, but this is the first appearance of Saya Ishii. So think of that. Then we have Biden's Titans. Biden's Titans. So this is just a little parody comic from Keenspot. They do a lot of parody stuff like that. That was funny. Then we got Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. And that's a new series. It just looks really cool. Carnage is pretty hot. He's kind of fading off right now, but he was pretty hot there for a while, so I went ahead and picked that up. It's just the first one of the series. And then Grim Tales of Terror Quarterly. This one's happens to be about H.H. Holmes, that serial killer that was in New York for a long time. I think it was in New York during the World's Fair. He owned a hotel and was killing people in there, supposedly so that he can sell the skeletons. So there you got that. American Mythology Monsters. This is just a bunch of different horror tales. This is #1. I already have the nude variant of this, and I didn't know, so this is another one of those pickups where I shouldn't have picked it up, but I did. Then I have Femme Force #19. So Femme Force #19, and this is the first artwork done in comics by Greg Horn. Greg Horn. So a lot of people don't like Greg Horn because he copies everybody's stuff, but I don't think he was always like that. He's still a pretty good artist. I think just to save time, that's what happened. And I think he did Marvel, and all those issues go for a pretty good amount. And then I have Ultimates #2, and this is the first time that Nick Fury started looking like Samuel Jackson. So I think everybody has this issue too, but it's okay. And then the last comic is Iron Man 227. This is a boatload of goodness, guys. A boatload of goodness. So in this one, the appearances are Don Johnson, Hulk Hogan, Donald Trump, Lionel Richie, Michael J. Fox, Tina Turner, and George Wendt. I don't know who George Wendt is, but I know all those other people. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, thanks for hanging in there. A lot of comics, but it's my monthly batch. So we'll see you next time.